Y'all all right? That must be that Omicron yell, isn't that right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, one of them Omicron yells. All right, everybody all right? I just had to turn the heat up. I don't know what they had that thing on. We got it back up now. Everybody alive? Are y'all alive? Goodness, all right. Look like over here ain't nothing over here. Part over here ain't nothing. What happened? Crowd down. I tell you, man, this Omicron breaker. What is it? Omicron? What they know they got? Army Hayward. They call it one. They got one coming out of Army Hayward. Make you real sick on your stomach. So I'll make you cough, just make you nauseous. And I had that filthy attitude. Rudy come in already wrapped up. Can we see your eyes, Rudy? Rudy got a scar around the eye. I don't think you can catch it in your eyes, can you? Can you get the Omicron in your eyes? Does anybody know? With all this stuff going on, man. Oh, there you go. We see his eyes. Yeah, they got so much stuff going on. I don't know what to do with these people. They just make up stuff as they go. I know one thing. Gotta live right. Yes, sir. Don't make no difference what they got. We just gotta live right. You ain't getting out of it. I told everybody before they can let more and more people getting it. For us, listen, if you're here in the state, there's no way to get around it. I know people looking who to blame. They gonna be, who you brought it home. If you live it, the stuff in your house, I mean, people catching it around nobody. It's in the air. Only way you can't catch it is stop breathing. Some people are going to be immune to it just based off of their immune system and how well they take care of themselves. And that's something we encourage y'all to do. You can't slip. I mean, one thing about people say, well, I will stand on my stuff, but you live. So you at least you got something to fight. Your body needs something to fight. You don't want to load your body after you get it. Because it's too late, it's already got in and then start to take over. So you got to stay on top of it before you catch it. So if you do catch it, or when you catch it, you can combat it. Just you caught it twice, didn't you? How was the second time? No, you know, only person. Ernie got it twice. Ernie had it before they had a name for it. Was the only person twice. All right. When he had it was the Ninja Turtle. Yeah. But I mean, how was the second time though? It wasn't. Second time, big different than the first one. Look, yeah, that first one, boy, that thing was rough. I Miss Ross kept taking all that honey and tea. I was sitting there barefoot. I was talking to him. I started laughing. I said, man, my tongue hurt. I laughed so hard, my tongue hurt. My tongue was swelling up, closing my throat. I was had to head to the hospital. Oh yeah, I drove. I said, I ain't got time on ambulance. I know how to drive this thing. Police go, and they keep moving. Me at the hospital, nigga. And you gonna shoot me at the hospital. I gotta roll. By the time I pull over, wait on you to get through putting in information, I'll be a stiff. So I went in there, that thing had me in the hospital. I had to run down there, and that honey had me stretched out. I'm allergic to them bee stings. I didn't know that honey will do that to you like that. I had too much honey. I kept doing all that tea and honey. Oh, that thing backfired on me. One of them had a bee sting. That thing was sweating. I said, man, my tongue hurt. That jug was swole up in my mouth. Shh. I know me and my wife were real freaky. She'd have been happy. I was miserable. I said we were real freaky. We'll do the silly fan. Everybody, you got to have a little fun in your life while you can. As we get older, we don't get one of them lightweight drop down to right here. So we're going to be the silly fan like this right here. Go low, go low, go low. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Where do y'all get older? Ain't that right? I'm talking to the audience. Now I'm talking to the class back here. Like when I be talking to y'all, y'all got it? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm going to take all your walking, talking, your man. How many of y'all got them little games? What them things is? What the kind of little games? Y'all got them Game Boys? Yeah. What else they got? What other little pocket game they got? Nintendo. Y'all got a Nintendo? You got one at home? He got one in the house. I'm gonna come to your house tonight, Joe. And take your Nintendo. You got one at your house? Nope. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be able to see you tonight. Make sure I knock at the door. You have it sticking straight in here. Let me come there and check. Then I know if it's true or not. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate our young people. Yes, sir. You got something? What kind of game you got? Oh, who? PlayStation. Which one? 3? You got Nintendo? Where in your room? Where is it at? Well, I'm gonna go break in on there and get it then. If I break in out, if one of y'all see me breaking out how to steal y'all game, y'all ain't gonna call the police, is it? Yes. No, can't call the police on your preaching. What kind of stuff is that? Don't y'all know you ain't supposed to call the police on your preaching? Huh? You're not gonna call the police. You got something I can steal? That's why you ain't gonna call the police. You got nothing I can steal. Like, other than that, everybody else alive? I see 3 walking felons back there. Mook, be careful, nothing don't rub off on you. Innocent. Isn't that right? Everybody else all right? Josh said that hat with that pollen on it. That joker had a hat, man. They almost went ahead bee pollen all over it. We like, what this nigga been to get bee pollen in the depth of winter? And I don't know where he got that stuff from. That's like snow in the Mojave Desert. Everybody else all right? Yes, sir. Well, we got a couple of folks be getting married after a while. Yeah, after a while they be getting ready. Yeah. Trying to get y'all on a Sunday morning. Let Jesus do it. That way y'all can get out Jesus out the way, get Jesus out the way. Then when folks get their Sunday morning shout on. What's a good time to have a wedding? They ought to do a wedding on a Wednesday. They do it anytime. I'll tell you now, they about me and for all of them, it don't matter when you do it. I won't be putting all that money in that stuff. I know everybody like to look nice, and my wife, we did. I'll be honest with you. Man, don't waste all that money in that stuff. Get you a dread that man can tear off and have sex later. Y'all know, y'all can put all that stuff on, take a picture. After these folks who got married, how many times look at this stuff? Me and my wife, he look at here all the time, good. Me and my wife, I went and take, we probably looked at that thing probably 3 times. We been married 27 years. I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know where the thing is. That thing might be on an 8-track somewhere. I mean, we together, we don't even look the same. Her knees shot. My son, that white had my face. I said, boy, that junk done messed me up. Y'all come here all black, don't ask no question for conscience sake. Man, I looked at that, I said, goodness, junk a mess. Boy, that thing will ugly you up. That junk all in my eyebrows. I said, we got to change something around here. I'm trying to think of that. I ain't seen no book saying that about no die. Boy, that man doctrine. Man's commandment, man's commandment. I used to say all that time, so when I get white, I ain't dyeing my hair. I said, that's a sign of wisdom. I don't need to be that smart. Cause I heard folks all the time, I'm too smart for my own good. Ain't y'all heard folks say that? I need to dumb up a little bit and go back black. I'm like, man, that junk rough. Man, I'm telling you, that thing will change your look, man. I look at pictures, I'm like, this the all black nigga. I don't know who this nigga is right here. That thing get with you, boy, mess you up. I'm gonna have to fix that. We're gonna get something. I'm gonna have to just give me some juices and berries. That way it ain't die. How many of y'all got some gray now? Just you'll be all right, you Mexican, it don't matter what y'all. Not like you no full-fledged American citizen. If I was an alien, I wouldn't worry about it. Ain't that right? It's a green card. But I'm saying, if you're a full-fledged American citizen, you were born on this soil, and at least 3 of your families from back then, how many of your family were born over here? That tight. You the first, so you the first American, really? Your generation, y'all the first generation American. Welcome to America, nigga. Welcome to America. I don't welcome. So I was a white man, I hit you with a whip, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga, I know your pain. Santa, what generation are you, sweetie? You first generation too? Second generation? Let me say something, but your mom and dad both Puerto Rican? One Puerto Rican, one Negro? Who Negro? Your daddy? So he been here all his life. Well, you citizen, half for you at least. But your mom family, so you second generation. Yeah. That's amazing though. That's funny for us. I don't know, I'm probably 100 nigga over here. There's so many of my niggas, but my nigga family ain't been nowhere. My mom I got a picture at home. Them niggas so black and white, you can't see them. You just see like the body shape something from the 1700s. They had them jokers had them in the water pan, had, you know, that's how black folks took you put on that, put in your suit jacket, it'd be an overall shirt like one of them thermal shirt looked like under it, and the jacket had a little hat on like Abraham Lincoln. I think it was like 17. You remember the picture? Yeah, I got a picture. 17. What am I? Who now? What am I now? Hold on for a minute. Tony Smell, 53 years old. This man don't start that. This is the stuff we had to do. Did y'all see that little short video? I have a video on him. He covered it up. Cause he just started talking. I said, this man ain't gave no name and age. I'm not believing nothing. He done told him and Michael Jackson. Did y'all know he grew up beside Michael Jackson? Now let me tell you the funny thing about that now. In 78, Michael Jackson was grown. In 78, Chris was just being born. So when you try to picture him and Michael Jackson out there playing in 1978, this don't make no sense. So there's a lot of story we had to go. Michael Jackson stayed across the street from him. They used to throw the football at each other. Man, you been listening to some of these stories. I'm telling you, you gotta be real strong when you listen. But we already proved that it's not a lie if you don't believe it. Yes, it's true. There's some folks here, they tell me some stuff like humpback about them women. That's not no lie because I don't believe it. A lie is a deliberate attempt to deceive. I'm like, you're not deceiving me. I know it's not true. Y'all all right? I had some of them done that with jamming. Y'all was in here jamming. They was just texting on the whole thread. Oh, why y'all was up here? I told them, nigga, they ain't no COVID dance, is it? Put a mask on. Even though it's through the phone, I don't want my phone to catch it. But I definitely put line phone. I miss everybody that got it, and some of them just waiting, don't have it. Somebody might have caught it. Some people waiting on test results to come back, you know. With this stuff going on, you get down, you get sick with it, it's just best to get checked. And because you can assume it's a cold, and sometimes it is, but just to be safe. You got other people you dealing with, like some of y'all will do that. Well, I ain't gonna come to serve, then you go somewhere else sick. We might meet these sick people you bump into, and them sick people might come and get back to us. You bet we didn't get it from you, but you infect somebody. I know my mother be in the store. Cause I done that one time that first came out. Eyes all glazed up. They had police running in here. They like, man, oh, I thought it was Krispy Kreme. His eye was so glazing. He set up in Walmart. Man, they had police. Woo! I mean, they come aside with, all in Walmart. They coming in, man, like, damn, ain't nothing but Kasha eye. He was glazed up in that mother. So after that, they were like, nah. They like, nah, we can't do that no more. Y'all all right? Yeah, that thing's serious, though. Y'all be careful out here now. I'm telling you, it's real out here. These folks will mess you up. Like that lady told y'all, wearing them masks, she said, it's just like religious. She said, like putting up a chain link fence trying to keep mosquitoes out your yard. So it's different opinions on this whole thing. What I tell everybody, please I'm going to tell you about me now. When I be going to these places, these strangers, I mask up. When I see them redneck get out of there, man, look like he with his sister, I put a mask. I said, man, don't tell him what you done. Let me put that mask on. You think he believe in that COVID? Yes, sir. I pray to it, sir. And then worship it. No, it's a killer. Like they say he's a keeper. It's a killer. I'm telling you, man. I got a partner, he done messing around. He think all that little stuff that be going. Now, on a serious note, though, yeah, his little kid sitting on ICU now. I be telling them, they just be calm. Cause they be, see, a lot of these folks be Trump supporters. I want a fan of Trump's stupidity. I think if he'd have used his mind, got rid of his racism, he could have did some good, okay? His stupidity hurt him. Because when you get a certain position, you kind of got to deal on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to deal with Congress and Senate. So, and you got American people. Everybody in America, they different. Like me, I wouldn't dare, if I was president, I wouldn't dare run a mandate saying everybody got to be Yehudi. That's your choice. Then nobody make me do it. This is something I chose to do. I won't have no mandate saying everybody got to be straight. When you're dealing with people, that's people's choice. When you're dealing with your religious belief, that belongs in a certain setting. Y'all got what I'm saying? You can't, no more than I would want somebody to be Baptist and mandate everybody got to be Baptist. That's not my choice. So don't make me choose it. What we choose, you got to do this thing like Yashar'al said. I do this thing willingly. Then nobody knock me down and drag me and tie me up and make me do nothing. I ain't gonna tie up and knock nobody down and make them do nothing. This is something you gotta wanna do. Y'all got me? So if I was president, I'm telling you, it'd be a better place. Now I'd be slapping the piss out of some people. When you slap a nigga with a nuclear bomb, I just put him in here, give me one side, and slap the piss out of nigga, he just blow up. Boom! Who next? Everybody like, I'm good. That's how you in all that stuff. When you had them meeting, when you sat there and sent everybody up, you just put both your pistols on the stand and have it point at both sides. It'd be somebody on your side. Be like, is everybody good? We good. Say, I don't want to be interrupted doing this thing around. That's how you got to do it. You'll stop a lot of this fools these people got. But up to Joe Biden, we all going to be messed up. I watched that joker struggle walking. I said, man, look at him. That joker about 2 breaths from falling out. That man so mad, he be screeching in eyes. That joker be going call the White House long. He done went and got a dog. Talking about he finna get a cat. I said, man, everybody, you can't put no dog and no cat in no same house. White folk always, that's dumb. White folk let the cats and dogs have been fighting forever. Let them do what they do. They always trying to go unionize, put stuff, just leave them alone. How many of y'all like cats? Good, because I don't. How many of y'all like dogs? Yeah. As long as I ain't got to feed them and water them and take care of them and let them stay at my house and I don't see them and hear them, I love them. I'm a dog lover. You say you like what, tigers? Lions and tigers. Do you have any? Okay, moving on. That man, he like lions and tigers. I'm talking about animals you can keep. Y'all see what we got to put up with? Go ahead. Now you good. Rudy, if you had a lion and cat, the way you show up, that thing be everywhere. That thing be all the neighborhood eating folks up. Rudy, boom. Boom. All the neighbors missing. Y'all know they found one down here in Henry County. That wasn't far from y'all move. I made them catch it. We got that. Can you imagine you out there in your yard pissing in the bush and that tiger standing behind them? If you're a little kid and your pants around your ankle, you ain't going nowhere. You start right there. It's just a stuff you don't want. Can you imagine? What do? You're in the neighborhood walking, jogging. You talking about a tiger. You don't run. These things rarely miss. If they chase you and if they leave the ground, they ain't missing. They don't leave the ground a minute. It's like they don't leave the ground a minute. When they leave the ground, and he got so much skin hang, he can do this number he'll count on you. You done. Once he leave the ground, you done. You done if he stay on the ground. I mean, yeah, when he jumped, he just got so much weight, it don't make no sense to jump, let he know, this 100% I got this. You ain't moving. And then they say they give off, you know what people have testified? They say they give off a noise. Have y'all heard of it? They give off a pitch. They say that sometimes it freezes their prey. I mean, all I do is look at you. I'm about to free you. But I'm going to run. Listen, my spirit going to be gone. You ain't going to be eating nothing but body and mess. Nothing but body. Ain't no spirit, ain't no soul. I'm gone. Well, like let you just eat me and grapple down on me. We're not doing that. Throw a kid. I can't lay him, man. You just groveling on stuff and dragging me through the grass. I tell my, listen, y'all don't watch the animal show. They were showing in India, these folk here, some neighborhood home moving. Anytime animals can come to my house, these folk got like them, these ain't ring, these just the surveillance camera. Man, these cheetahs, listen, them leopards, they come up the house. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, one of them was in the house barking. That Joe was at that glass, he slapping at that glass. That dog real boy. He knew though, this nigga break that glass. He knew to stay back. Another was on the porch, listen. They said, how many dogs there were in the neighborhood? They said the cheetah know how many it is. That joker walked up on their porch. That dog said, huh. That was listen. Listen. He caught that joker so fast, and just drug him out the porch, took him across the street, gone. On camera, I said, God, I moved. Once I run that video playback, I ain't staying here no more. Foreclosed. Come get it. Once they know where they can eat at, they coming back. What y'all nigga do? You find you can get a free meal. Ain't that right? Shoot. I ain't got time. How many y'all eat hush puppies? They do too. That dog didn't say nothing. Listen, man, that was a real lie. I'm telling you, the dog said, when he said, that was it. I said, hush puppies. That joker drug him straight across the street and left with him. And you ain't getting it back. So now I just got to watch every while. I told my wife sometimes, y'all don't know how many animals run around here. They done got a bear out of Jonesboro. Yeah, a black bear, they got it. There's a lady to go here a year ago, she had a Nikita. Y'all know how big a Nikita is? That dog's not bad. She was that dog. Broke down. She said, something got my Nikita out there. And that thing, that day they had caught the bear. They shot it up in a tree. The police them killed it. That black bear had been in the neighborhood in Jonesboro. And you know how much drugs out there in them New Orleans people out there? I guarantee one of them New Orleans niggas brought it over here with a sack of alligator, pocket full of, I'm sorry, they from New Orleans too. I was only kidding. Yeah, it's rough around here. I'm telling y'all. Now, y'all let your kids go outside and play. Meet the monitor. I'm telling you, y'all do know, especially in these new subjects, they done ripped out neighborhood. These were trees. When they tear down, animals used to live here. This was their safety net. So it's certain place they're going to come back to. So you need to put your own little sack of doo-doo outside in your yard. Stuff where they know that you little human pee. That's your kid. You go out there and put your little musty pee out there in the grass. I'm telling y'all now, they mess around. These animals used to live there. Especially you got a creek run down there. Where y'all think they get water from? Y'all think they go to Publix? Piggly Wiggly? They got a drink from creeks. Now you done came and tore their little stuff out there and put your little house around the lake. That's it. I'm telling you, it's rough. I tell you why. I say, ain't no telling what be back here drinking. That's why I be in the house. I look out the window. I see the right animal, I'm leaving. Man, listen, they ain't never got to worry about me. I see about 4 or 5 alligator left, I'm gone, man. Y'all can have that stuff. I don't know when I might walk out that driveway and slip and roll too far and start right there at the edge, be like, phew. He said, you good. And put, no. I like to go visit wildlife. I don't need wildlife to come visit me. Y'all kids be like that. You see snakes, cheetah, rat, all that. Get away from them. Don't try to go investigate. Don't try to look. Get your behind away from it. Y'all tell these kids that? Yes. I'm telling y'all know that. Don't be trying, let me go see what it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. They got to start out. Them deals too. A deal kill you now. A lot of these kids, how many of y'all think them deals like nice and easy little deal? Been watching till y'all watch Bambi? That'll get you hurt. All them shows designed to get nigga, them for white folk. I wouldn't let my kid, did I ever take y'all to see Bambi? Because you ain't white. I can't take my kids to all that stuff. Man, kids got here think they go play and pet them out. Lion King, they watched that, they was at home. See, a lot of them movies, one to make you think you can go out there and animal be your friend. Stop it. Madagascar, no. Let your kid watch it, but talk. I mean, when them kids see that, how many of y'all watch Madagascar? How many of y'all thought it was a pretty good, fun movie with animals? So if you saw a zebra and saw a lion, you saw a hippopotamus, you'd feel like they were pretty nice animals, wouldn't you? They're going to tell y'all that because y'all looking. They know they would. But we're going to fix all that. Just stay away from it. Anything else we need to address? Country falling apart, flood, fires, explosion, earthquake. What, California? Them dumb people going to still stay up there. Again, I stand on that. California, New York. You put both of them in a room together, put them in a set, turn upside down. I wouldn't care who hit the ground first. Dumbest people in the planet. Why would I stay? I tell you what. Let Kanye start shaking the tail and see if I rebuild. If I'm not rebuilding, I'm cashing out. I don't do some stuff you don't rebuild, you cash out. Water come, tall, and they build us. We gonna build, we ain't gonna. Listen, I'm not white. I know when to leave. Did Luke go back and rebuild Sodom and Gomorrah when it burned down? Why is them people trying to rebuild California from the burn down? Listen, 3 years, that stuff still tore up. Because they stupid. They be thinking they be smart. First round they walk like that. And it's in a game. You doing too much dragging. They gonna pick your feet up and walk. All of it, they waste too much time. The only nigga scared me walk like this is Jason. Other than that, I'm not scared of you. You ain't drowned in Crystal Lake. It'd be a waste of time. The whole game now named after a handicapped man. The Crips. They got the whole damn from a man with one. But y'all didn't know, this is true. They actually got the damn from a man. Y'all didn't know that? Pull up and let them see it. Showing the Crip down. Y'all didn't know where they got it from. How many of y'all didn't know where they got it from? All right, we'll show you. The folks not that bright. In their mind, they think it's smart. Your whole game is called cripple. A cripple. Them Joe need to be somewhere fighting for ADA, trying to get more handicapped parking. This makes no sense. They give folks, that's why folks take their parking space, because they think they're a game. If you got time to run here and shoot stuff up, you don't need no parking space right next to the front door. So handicapped people need to sue these people so they can get the right to park back near the front of the door. I can't do but so much to try to help. Distance yourself from them. Let's see right quick. Put it down, let them sing. Oh yeah, they got to sign the Kato Sarah too, don't they? Well, go ahead and sign the Kato Sarah. Then we're going to get it while they get, y'all get the video ready, and we're going to try to let them see right quick where this Crip thing come from. All right. All right. Most High, Kudash Abba, separated Father, Hadu, which is thanks for allowing us to assemble, and most of all the Kum, which is rise, once again, for sparing our Kai, our lives, and giving us an opportunity to yakra upon your Shem, which is called upon your name. Without you, through Yahushua HaMashiach, which is your salvation, the anointed one, surely we could do nothing. Hadu, which is thanks again for the redemption that came through his Dam and through his Zabak, which is his sacrifice. Baraka us, which will bestow a gift upon us and recover those that are gone astray and taken from us. Baraka us and blot out all of our kata and our ma'al, which are our sins and our transgressions, according to the berith you shabbat unto the abbas, which are the covenant that you vowed to the fathers. Barak us and let your piney, which is your face, let it or upon us, which is lighten upon us. Let your piney, which is your presence, let it encircle and camp us about and be our protection. Fill our lobs, which are our hearts, with your hob, which is your affection. For we're Yakra by your Shem, which are called by your name, through Yahuwah, Yahushua HaMashiach, your anointed one. Barak us that we might be able to shama your dabarim, which are hear your words, and most of all comply. Baraka us and see if there be any Rasha Darak, which are any evil ways, and cast it from us. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our laws, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your which is in your sight. And as we prepare to move further, we palau, in which we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praises, you get the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor, in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. And one of y'all for it. Man, I heard that thing. I thought the carpet tore up. Man, you better see if you need stitches. Do you feel like you need stitches? Feel wet? Do you feel real cool? Like he said, I just feel real cool and relaxed. And I'm sliding a lot. that loose one. Y'all all right? Yeah, let's show y'all that right quick. So we're going to try to move on and try to get finished and talk to y'all. I've been talking to these people and trying to get people to make changes and trying to get your life right. And then y'all older ones, y'all need to be answering. We got Robert here. Happy birthday, Robert. Robert, you going to have some answer for these questions? You been knowing some of them answers? That's what I'm talking about, Robert. What about you, Buck? Buck, you just holding on. You want to count on it? So what we're going to start doing, we have to mix them in right, though. We'll start doing teams and try to see who get the right answer, get the most right answer. How many of y'all want to be on Buck team? Buck, how many answers you be getting right? It's still time, though, ain't it, Buck? You can come up with the right answer now, can't you? It depend on the question. All right. Try to see. And then we're going to do it. How many of y'all want to be on carry team back down? Okay, right here. You going to go be on that team, Riley? Riley missed a toucher butts. Got to watch Riley. Look at Sarah had to move from him. Too much touching. What you do? You had Sarah the pastor had to tell you your wife there's too much touching going on. They like that. They be like, keep telling us that. We like that. Can we have a copy of that video? They off the chain. Rudy, you wear glasses? Reading glasses? A prescription? Hey! Which one is it? Man said both. So you wear reading glasses on top of your prescription? Or you have two different sets of glasses? He said they are prescription and they can be used for reading. So if you don't use them for reading, what else can you use them for? That's what they're for. Yeah. Take all kind of. How many of y'all want to be on Rudy team? Boom. It's tight. Hold on, let's see them the crypt. Let's try them the crypt right quick. So they can see how they're serious that thing is. There it is. Let's see. Why are the cripples called the Crips? See that? The Crips derive their name from cripples, which derives from the pimp cane they carry as their badge and as a weapon with which to cripple anyone who messes with them. The original motivation was self-defense, but that, of course, changed with time. That's like entity groups. They all start out like they for protection, and then they all turn against their own people. That's how the Bloods came out. They came out because of the Crips. They were tired of Crips beating up people, and they decided to organize, and they were going to stop them from beating up. So you know how that turned out. Now you got two gangs terrorizing people. One of them can't walk, the other one can't stop bleeding. So you got the handicapped against the minstrels. That's basically how you got the handicapped against the minstrel. So all these guys that run around fighting and killing up their own people. But you know what was really the thing you ought to realize? these are government-funded groups. It's not hard to stop them. I mean, you got on all blue. You're all walking around hollering you're crippled. You're all in the same places. I mean, you put the junk on your car, you throw yourself. How hard is it to catch these people? It's because they fund these people, because these people are the people that exacerbate their own people. They destroy us. They let these groups stay here because they know these groups don't terrorize white people. These groups, they ain't stupid. They don't have a gang on their planet, smart and bad. If they are, they'll go right to where the money. Go to the bank, nigga. Why you don't care these guys go take over a bank? Go take over Fort Knox. Y'all got all these guns, all these weapons. Your niggas crazy. You'll kill anybody. Your name Loco, Mexican. All this stuff. And not one of them brave enough to go to Fort Knox. They're not going to no bank and rob no bank. They're going to come right in our neighborhood, beat up our old women, beat up our women, take money from kids. Them niggas not gonna put down no guns and use their hand. They gonna do that little 20-second stuff. They ain't beat them niggas right. 20 seconds I beat them, they ain't gonna want to be in no game. Beat them on the head with a baseball bat for 20 seconds, you don't want to go to the hospital. When you got there, you're gonna want to talk to either Yahuwah or Jesus. They're gonna depend on how bad your brain is. But this kind of stuff should have been stopped. It should have been cut off. But the government needs these people because they help fund, push guns, they push drugs, they push all their violence in the neighborhood. And you know what they do? They push us out and make us run, and white people come back and buy it, then they leave. Yep. Right. Then whatever neighborhood we establish next, they nigger that neighborhood up and they move us again so white folk come and take the money for pennies on the dollar. Then the stuff jump up to $400,000-$500,000. $500,000, $1 million, $1.3 million. They ain't stupid. I can take Justin, walk Justin through. Anyone in crip blood, they gonna look. Man, white boy, that police there. Let me walk there with a suit and a tie. What that nigga is? That nigga gang over here. Gang, nigga. That nigga, I got a shirt and tie, live over here. I said Justin through that man with a suit, them folks ain't gonna tell him. Let them fed, man, get back. Don't tell that white boy. Don't tell that man. Them crackers be all over here. We touch that white boy. They ain't crazy. They know where to do that stuff at. All you gotta do, listen, Memphis, all them folk crazy. Go take them on that. Listen, slide them over to the Graceland. Say, go ahead and tear out Elvis' house. Man, listen, all Memphis gonna be shut down. They got they project right there by it, ain't it? Take them over there. Let them niggas loose, man. Tear up Elvis' house. Them niggas gunned down that day. But they gonna bring redneck from Kentucky, West Virginia, everywhere. You know how many crack a little Elvis? Cocaine, child molesting Elvis? But how these niggas so crazy though they'll kill us? That's what I don't get. How you would kill us? Nigga, you look at me. Be like, sir, I'm blind. Right. Nigga, you trying to punk me? Sir, I'm blind. Look at me again, nigga. I'm going to kill everybody in your house. Sir, I'm blind. Nigga, go get a gun. Overkill. Nigga, go buy a bazooka. To shoot a nigga this big. Overkill. That nigga running, shooting a gun out there. You're always shooting the wrong people. What is the purpose? Some of the first thing, they need to go to a training class. Sit down. What are you doing with this gun, nigga? Your pants hanging around your ankle. What are you doing? It makes no sense. And they won't kill problems. They won't bring in solution. They won't murder poverty. These niggas here induce the problems. That's the bad part what's going on. Then our women out here running behind these sorry niggas. Nigga got a job, trying to get on his feet. She don't want him. She want a thug. She want a drug dealer. Nigga finna go to jail. Nigga, he either going to jail or he finna get killed. You ain't gonna stay out here forever. The nigga either finna get killed or he going to jail. Leave them bad luck niggas alone. That's right. I'm telling you, it don't even make sense. You wait the whole time. You're like, it's a waste of time. You don't even want nothing. You riding the car, that nigga, just a matter of time before you get gunned down. Our women ain't no better. But they push this. They push it. These women that rap and talk that trash, nick them out, and all that junk in their vagina, cut them out. Don't let your kid watch them. They bad for our women. They send bad images. They talk trash. These hoes ain't doing all this stuff. You ain't got time to sing you hoeing too. Just stop it. Ain't that right? Ain't never Madonna first song like a virgin. Just stop it. But they'll do that to pump you up and make a fool out of you. So we had to come here and teach y'all intelligence. Come on, show them the cripple dance. I had to read. I don't like using up all my reading. I try to say it when a real emergency happens. So you looking at what you supposed to look up before? Jahid? Because this could come up, no, see, you looking wrong. I want to see the crib there, the first crib there. This here, no. This don't make no sense. Yeah, they go. You tried to show him. Hey, look at him. Where did it come from? Look at him. Oh, I know it's funny. Look at it. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Be a sensation. In fact, I know he'll be a sensation, and he should be an inspiration to us all. Introducing at this time, Crip Hurd. Take it away, Crip. Introducing to
That's their inspiration. A handicapped man. That's how bad off our young people are. They go join something, get into something, and that's their inspiration. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? You think that man would actually have these people dancing for a game? This man was just showing off a talent he had for having one arm and one leg. What ability he had. Inspiration, basically trying to show people that he didn't let his handicap keep him from trying to do things. That's where the inspiration was supposed to come. But our people always take something that should have been positive, should have been inspiration to other people with handicap that might be blind in one eye, or one arm might, from a stroke. But then they take it, the first thing they do is make a dance from it, and they're thinking, we the victims of these people. And you know what bad? It shouldn't be one white organization that should have to help us come and stop our kids. All we need is fathers, men, to band together and go see these boys and talk to these boys. I'm talking about go to them and talk to them and let them know we care. Let them know you ain't got to do that. We know the system got you out here, but we coming out here because we're going to break the system and we're going to bring you back home. We're going to repair the breaches. That's what our problem been the whole time. We are too afraid to go to men and tell another man, I love you. Most of them kids don't, I know how, that's all they want to know, that somebody love them, somebody care. Why you think a man will draw all over his face, a woman draw over? Because they feel like nobody cares. So I don't care. So I want to strike out at the world, and the whole time they hurt. So when we see them, what are they, a freak, moron, baboon, fool? No, they injured. And they hadn't taught us how to identify injury. Police are taught how to identify if you see somebody looking at people cold. What am I doing? Probably looking for food. That bastard getting ready to break into something. They can look from slurred speech, watch eyes not dilate. They train them. How we ain't trained to recognize our kids hurt? Everybody trained but us to recognize that our kids are hurting. That's why they lash out. What do you think a man, he get a gun and just start shooting up apartment buildings? My father is not at home. Nobody cares. My mother doesn't care. I got other brothers and sisters. We barely making it. This is my family now. I'm hurt. You shouldn't have a place to stay, and you shouldn't have your family. So I'm lashing out at the world, and the world is us. Because they ain't crazy enough to go shoot in Buckhead in the white folk houses. They go to that mall. They ain't going to that neighborhood.
Come on, that's right.
That mall on the street. They know what neighborhood not to go to. Because they're going to run them down, hunt them down like animals. We need to get together. The men, we need to go to our kids. Listen, I'm pushing for something. I mentioned the Boston. I seen a school that's vacant. So people, I only want people that really want to help. I don't need to do no whole lot of talking about nothing. We need to get this school. We need to get these kids from these juveniles. And they need to usher they behind right in now. They're going to wear a suit. They're going to wear a shirt and tie. They're going to learn business. They're going to be taught how to do stuff, and we're going to have men now. We don't want one police at no door with no guns, because we don't want them with a prison attack. We need them to see men come there. Guess what they see? That's somebody's father. And teach them how to respect them. You can't go get no job. What's up, nigga? For a job? Get slapped with a pistol. We got to teach them. And they got to start seeing other men that take, not just, you know what I was saying? It shouldn't just be black men. We got to, because in life, are you only going to encounter us? So it don't make sense to just raise just black men. We can do all black, but where you going to live in this society? You can't make other people leave the planet because you black. No more than white people can make us leave because they white. We all inherit this planet together, and we're going to have to learn how to get a consensus, get enough of us together with a brain and say, guess what? Let's get rid of these retards, and we need to establish and save our kids. Now, that sound like a plan to y'all? Yeah. Now, that'll mean a lot to these kids, man. Let them go and they see men meet them at the door. Right. No, we have to have that because they ain't got no business with them. We're going to come in and we're going to show them. We're going to teach them. Teach them etiquette, how to do business. If you can get them a trade, all that talking ain't no good and nobody making no money. These folks need to know, I'm selling dope making money. You talking about don't sell dope, just go to school. I got bills. My family hungry. I done acclimated to making drug money. At least give me something. That's what I want. That's what I'm offering. We need to take them out of them juveniles, make them bring them down. If it's something we can't deal with, then that's your chart. We got to give you back. Let them deal with you. But there are a lot of those kids sitting in them prisons, sitting in them juveniles. All they want is somebody to give them help. That's all they want, somebody to teach me how to do something other than steal. Teach me how to do something other than shooting and fighting. Give me an opportunity, put something in my hand to show me that you trust me and let me come to school and police ain't lying all the way around. The police shouldn't have to do it. They ain't their job. People getting robbed, murdered, raped, and then you got to set the school too? Where the parents at? That's how we got away. Now we're coming on, it wasn't even a thought when I was in elementary, no police. Police need to be at your school, Uncle Ted. Because y'all going to cut, where they going to have you cut the food at school? Police going to need to come. When Mr. Billy get there, what's going to happen? What, man, I was coming on. We was elementary, nobody thought about having no police at the school. Because the parents are irresponsible. That's the truth. Everybody, it's all white and black. It ain't just one color. Everybody, we need more police at the school. No, you need to get your behind and handle your kid. Then you got to say him, money your kid, got to put up with your kid, tell a lie, your kid sneak. One teacher, coach years ago, lost his job, went to jail. He wound up beating the charger. We caught two kids having sex. He was going to tell, the girl ran before he did. Say he tried to have sex with a man. Y'all remember he got arrested? Caught him having sex. He was going to tell, but he had to take care of something. The girl done ran to the office, told him that the man tried to have sex with the man was arrested. They hit the news that he tried to molest a kid. He was immediately fired the whole night. They found out the girl lied and made it up because he had caught him. Man, whole life rape. You know how many people still think he done it? You can't come in, people are going to never forget. Once they show something, even if you vindicated, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The girl, she lied, I lied. No, she ain't lied. She just trying to save his job. You know what I mean? That man life on the line. All it takes somebody to watch that news story who didn't see the recast of showing that he was innocent. That's the guy on the news that raped that little girl, tried to have sex with that student. And you dead call these little lying kids. These kids, what they need to do, if your kid gonna come to school, I tell them, I'll be able to do it. Let me be the principal. Say, do you whoop this child? No, take him home. Call already know how to bust their head, take it, get off the property. You don't whoop your kid, don't bring, because they ain't used to no discipline. What I'm gonna do with them? Man, your kid gonna be here and touch them, they gonna lose. I'm gonna throw salt in their eye. Gotta cheat. You old, I'm gonna throw so much salt and pepper in their eye, man, they gonna look like a coin on the card. Y'all know about corn. That bad. You know, kids don't eat corn on the cob. Thank you. You got a seat. But are you still wet? I thought it was. He said he admitted he was wet. Cause you can't. Where he put on that carpet, I get told. It's gonna be just a smidgen of juice come with it. So now we gotta reclaim the right to raise our kids. Man, let me tell you something. All these schools, these principals need to get together and demand these parents come to school. Y'all got to come. You don't come to PTO shop, take your kid. Don't send them back. What they going to do? Make the parent get responsible. Nobody going to keep talking about your kid. Handle your child. There shouldn't have to be no administrator putting no hand on handle your child. We done lost them. We done got like white folk. We sorry. Don't show up, don't care, need to make them be here. If you can send them, then your behind can show up. Tell them, say, no, we might have one police, everybody that's gonna be parents. Tell them you go to work and let your job know that one day out of a month you're gonna be here at this school. That's when them kids come, let them see somebody parent, they go, hey, hey man, that's my mom. They say, oh, that's somebody's mama. That's gotta teach them respect. Most of these kids now, you bring these kids right how they don't know how to respect, you don't bring them kids around now. My dad like, don't bring them around, he don't have them around my house. What we gonna do? Listen, these kids are what they call Negro, African American. Nobody gonna tolerate y'all for y'all hear me? Y'all in a system, these folks not gonna give y'all no second chance. These people gonna kill you off the rip. They gonna mess you up for life off the rip. Y'all gotta know how to say yes sir, no sir. You gotta learn how to keep your mouth closed. You gotta learn how to stay out of the way. You gotta be productive because the system is going to work against you. The entire system is against you. So you need to know your odds before you walk in now. You're gonna fail. They want you to fail. You a boy? You black? Oh, stand up, Robert. Let me see how tall you are. Let me see. Come on over side. Yeah, that's a killer. Mm-hmm. Killer, rape white women. You know how many white men shorter than you? They don't like that. You sit they don't like no stuff like that. They don't play. They know that they're intimidated. You bigger than them and top? No. They don't like no stuff like that. What gang you in? You as a white kid, what gang they in? Called a Klan. Y'all guys have got to focus and get this. The system is not your friend. You can't afford to be a dummy. You got to know how to read. You got to know how to write. You got to know how to, listen, it's a lot you guys have to learn. Y'all hear me? This system ain't y'all friend. And y'all want to be in a game, put y'all in one. It's called sit your behind down, pay attention game. Your initiation is pay attention. Isn't that right? Make sure y'all got this. This system working against you. I ain't looking to lose none of y'all. I ain't trying to go to no court, be testifying for it. I ain't going to be lying for you in no court. Want me to lie for you, give me some help and some money. And do something worth lying. But that's another story. Don't do it. I want the hemp, but don't do it. We can avoid it. Y'all got it? Save it. Y'all don't want to save our kids. I'm not talking about just in here either. Them kids out there need us. You ain't gonna believe it. We used to be kids out there. I was a kid out there. I want a kid in him. Let me tell you something else. You can have a mother and a father and still be lost. Because kids live a different life. They live one life in front of your parent. Oh, I know about it because you should do it. Then you live another life with your friends. I used to sneak out to be with my friends. They be in there asleep, I sneak out. That's another life. You think when they were asleep, they thought I was going out their house? Because you got to keep up the masquerade. If you're going to fit in, it's things you got to do, and it's going to be compromised, they're going to go against what's right for you. You know how many times I could have gotten killed out there? So what I got to try to make sure since I made it, make sure y'all don't even start it. Y'all got it? Hello? I need to hear y'all. I don't need to hear him, huh? Tell Asa when he wake up. What about the rest of go ahead, you good. I know you'll say yes, sir, though. He said he wanted to sleep. He was resting his eyes. I got it? Yes, sir. So what y'all think about trying to get this school and trying to do something with our young people? I'm serious about that. I really been thinking about that. We need to help out. I mean, every kid, white, black, it's a lot of them misguided. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna change and get a unity, they gotta see it from us. Let's be honest. Yes, I'm a critic of the system. That don't mean I'm against kids. That don't mean I'm against other people, individuals, and people who really want to do right. It's just the system is damn just so bad. Then if we can't come along and show them something different, are we any better than the system? if we only just take care of black kids, if we only feed black kids, if we only educate black kids, what are we saying to white people? It's okay to be like you when I ain't you? It's okay to discriminate against other people that need help because they don't look like me? Then I really can't talk about white people, can I? I can't talk. Can I really talk about the system? Because what I'm going to say, let's be honest, why am I going to be doing it? Because I'm trying to what? Preserve our race? I'm trying to do what? Help our race? Why is he doing it? Because he racist, he dirty, and he a cracker. You see how we train to hate and we don't think? Somebody has to do something different. All right, I'll move forward. I don't want to hear that. All right, we'll start here on Romans 15. I got to put something up, or they're going to say, I done lost it. Their mama lost it.
That's right.
All right, come on. Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before, Nikatab for our lament, that we through endurance and Nakum of the Ketubim might have Tikva.
Our base, try to think about this for a second. Whatever was written before was written to lament us. So that through Nakum, well, endurance, and through comfort of the writings, we might have tikva. Interesting. What y'all think about it? The young people, what y'all think about that? Anything y'all can think about of the writer that give y'all comfort? Is there a scripture y'all can think about that give y'all comfort? Is there a scripture y'all got that make y'all feel like you can keep going? Hello? Is there a scripture at all y'all can think about? Is there anything to consider? What is it? Who? The Yosef story about Yosef? What you think about that? What part, do you remember what part make you consider? Okay, that's good. Well, look at that damn. Barashit, he's smart. His Rob been educating him. You saying his mom and his Rob? No, she do a good job hanging him in the yard. She do a good job. A lot of people don't think about it, but you need to discuss it with them. See if that's 37, 1. Let me see. I try to move through. Now, what he said when I asked him, and the reason why I asked him is because we read it every time, or we quote it. Well, let's quote, they read it. And with it, I wanted to know what exactly, or could they recall anything that might say it's a particular scripture or writing to them that kind of motivates them? Or is there a particular scripture that kind of allows them to comfort them? Because that's the same thing we're supposed to do. Y'all know that? Before you get me that right quick, what's 37? What's 2? 2. Let me see 2. Well, I do that one. Other one said that 1 Thessalonians 4. Don't move this yet. Stroll up for a minute. Say that 1 Thessalonians 4 and 16. Let me say. Yep, take that. So right quick, give me 1 Thessalonians. So that 4 and 15. That's it. So be mindful of my time too. Is it 8 o'clock? After 8 o'clock? 8:05. All right. Okay, it's down here at the bottom. Got it. First, and some second. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 15. Let's see this right quick. Now I try to go back and touch some things since he brought it up. Let's see. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 15. For this we say, listen.
Unto you by the debar of the Adon.
Okay.
That we, which are Kai and
the
remain,
ones living.
and remain until the coming
The
of the
ones
Adon,
remaining until the coming of the Adon.
shall not precede them which are asleep.
You went up too far right here. Yep. Shall not precede those who have fallen asleep. Do y'all know what precede is? That's to go before. We won't go before them, okay? We won't be in front of them, okay? Those who have fallen asleep. So let's see what he told us. For
The Adon himself shall descend from Shamayim with a shout, with the call of
Rosh.
the Sar
Oh,
Malakim,
he put Sar. Okay, Malaki. Go ahead.
and with the Shafar of Elohim,
So,
and the Moot of Mashiach shall come first.
see that? The ones that die are the ones who are going to get up first, okay? He wanted us to know this. He was telling us, he's saying this is about the Debar of Elohim. He said that we needed to know this, that at his coming, you hear that when the Sar Malaki, the chief Malaki, Rosh Malaki, the one that the head captain, when he sounded the Safar of Elohim, the Moot and the Mashiach shall rise first. That's why he told her that we won't precede them, the people who are alive and the people that remain till he come back in. We're not going to get up before them, okay? They're going to beat us. They're going to be the first, okay? Let's see what else he told us. After
We, which are Kai,
the ones living,
and remain,
the
shall be
one
caught
remaining.
up together with them in the clouds.
see that? They're going to get up before us. We're going to get up, and then we're going to catch up with them. They're going to be ahead of us. They went down first. So therefore, they're getting up first, and we're going to meet them in the air after that, to meet the Adon in the air, and
To meet the Adon in the air, and so shall we, Elam, be with the Adon.
let's see what else he told us to do. Listen.
Wherefore,
Therefore, do what?
comfort Nakum
Nakum
one another
with what?
these Dabarim.
So whatever was written aforetime, written for our learning. That the ones that fall asleep, the ones that moot first, they go into the ground, which for us, they go into, we use caves, we don't literally go into the literal ground, but those are the ones who are going to get up first. So these are the writings, Yahuwah told them that. So when they gave it to us, so now we're looking at whatever was written before, it was written for our what? So the only reason this was written so we will learn it. We'll know it to show us that that we who are alive when he come back, which means every one of us are not going to be dead when he come back. Some of us are going to still be alive, and there are going to be people remaining who still going to be here as well. And then after those people get up, then we're going to meet them and the Adon in the air. And he told us, wherefore, to comfort one another. So now through this gives us an endurance. I might say, well, you know what, I'm sick, I'm going to die. And you might be alive when he come back. You're going to beat me out. No, you're not going to beat me out. The ones that are falling asleep are the ones he's going to get up first. The ones remaining, we're going to meet him, whoever here when he come back. Those are the ones going to meet him in the air. Wherefore now he told us, Nakum one another with what? That's right, because it was written for our, that gives us our tikva. That gives us a cord, our attachment. So whether I'm alive or whether I'm moot, we still going to be with him. Y'all got it? So that's one of the things I want to kind of make sure they remember. So you can see how that played it. Whatever written for a time, written for our learning, we through endurance. And through, see, he gave us Nakum. Might have what? That's why he said comfort one another with these words. See, a lot of them folks, you say, they look at, they don't have no comfort. They scared if I die, I ain't gonna make it. Somebody gonna beat me. Nobody gonna beat you out. You still, if I'm alive when he come back, nobody still gonna beat me out. We still gonna be caught up together with them. Y'all see that? That's our comfort. So that gives us a reason to do it. Someone feel like, if I'm gonna die, then what's the point? What's the use? We all gonna leave him one way or another. If you don't, you're gonna be changed. You still won't be in that same fashion and form. You're gonna be changed. Let's go back and look at Joseph right quick. Since Ian brought that up. So this is 37. I'm trying to move through him right quick. 37 and 2. So I started at 37 and 2, the book of Barashit. I think I put 37-1. So we'll roll through him. Let's go.
These are the two Ladot of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his Akim, and the lad was with the Beni of Bilhah, and with the Beni of Zilpah, his Abba, Ashah. And Joseph brought unto his Abba their Rasha report.
Brought back a bad report about them to his Abba. Let's see what happened.
Now Yashar'al Ahab Joseph more than all his Benin, because he was the Ben of his old age.
To him. And
he made him a coat of many colors.
Okay. A vari-color tunic? Okay. So variety, probably what he's trying to say. Go ahead.
And when his Akim saw that their Abba ahabed him more than all his Akim, they hated him and could not speak shalom unto him.
See that? They couldn't even talk to the man peaceably.
And Yosef Kalamut, and he told it his Akim, and they hated him yet the more.
Even more. Mm-hmm.
And he said unto them, Shama, I applaud you, this Kalamut which I have Kalamut.
He told them to listen to the Kalamut which I've had. Mm-hmm.
For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose, and also stood Yashar.
Erect. Mm-hmm.
And behold, your sheaf stood round about and made obedience to my sheaf.
You see that? So, do y'all know what a sheaf is? Well, a sheaf, they'll get it. You remember we were watching, when they took and they take wheat up, you'll get it and you'll bind it together. And you'll bind it together. It'll all be together straw, like straw, and you'll bind it together. And they'll have that, that's what they'll call the sheaf, they'll be standing. So the ones he had, he said his was upright. But the ones of his Akim, his brother, they all leaned down, which was a symbolism to them bowing before him. Do we have it? See? Sheaf. Let it stand up. Okay. You had another picture. This is laying down. Can I see this? See this? This is sheaf. When you bind it together, this is a sheaf. He said, this is mine. Mine was upright. When he saw theirs were all bowing down to this one. Was symbolizing something, that all of them were going to bow down and worship him because he was going to be erected. He was going to be upright. Y'all got it? He was going to be in position where all of them were going to give obedience to him. Y'all understand that? Do y'all not understand what I just told y'all? Who didn't understand it? You didn't understand it? Thank you. So they explained it differently. Are these the only picture we have of sheaves? These are, well, those are some. These are some. These are some. Y'all say these are small ones. Can y'all see that? Okay. Do you have any, these are the sheep. You see these are upright, standing up. You see these are standing up like a tree? Y'all see this? How they're upright? Let me see a sheep. This is one that's bent down. Let me see some that's bent, there's some that's laying down. See how this is laying down? This is what he said he saw. He saw his, which was like this, upright. Let me show them. Okay? His was like this, upright. You see this? But when he saw theirs, this is how theirs were. In front of his. Same thing we would do. We would go down. Symbolizing the sheaf being down. Y'all got it? Because they were making obedience to him. So like we should call you who we go down on our knees and we go down to the ground. He's upright. We will be down. Symbolism. They help you understand a little better? I appreciate it. How about y'all? Y'all got it? We want y'all to understand it. All right, let's go. Let's say, so he said, for behold, we were binding sheep, which means they took them and they wrapped them. That's how they got there. You take them, you bind them, you put them together, and you tie them, okay? In the midst of the field. They was in the middle, and lo, my sheep rose up. Mine was standing up and also stood erected. It was standing up. And behold, your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to my sheep, which means they were laying down. Okay? Did the rest of y'all understand that too? Isn't that important for y'all to know that? Okay. So you can see why we do with Yahuwah, how we go down. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what we do to make obedience to him. To give that respect, give that honor to him. Okay. Let's see what else he told us. Then
Is our king said to him, shalt thou indeed reign over us?
See that they understood that. Are you actually going to reign over us? Because they knew if he was up and they were down, that was putting him over them. Okay? Or
shalt thou indeed have mashal over us?
Are you going to rule over us?
And they hated him yet the more for his kalamut and for his dabarim.
See that? They hated him because of the dreams and because his words. Y'all see that? Let's see, Yahushua told him that about them hating. He told me because his debar didn't have any place in them. Y'all remember that? He asked them about them hating him because of his words, his dabarim. He said because it didn't have any place in them. See, the same thing happened for us. A lot of time when the hate comes in is because we don't want to comply to something. We don't want to give to something. Like people will hate us or people will hate what we do because they don't actually want to give in to it. You have to make room in order for him to come in. Just like his word, when the word comes, we pretty much already occupied. We already occupied with something. So in order for the word to actually take place in us, we have to make room for it. You have to allow. Just like we talk about, y'all remember what this is? What alabel? Cough. And what is the cough? The fist. What else? Bend. What else it told us we could use for? What else it? Y'all remember another one? Y'all remember something he told us to do? What was some of the definitions for it? Tame, to allow to, which means in order I have to open. The same thing we got to do when the word comes. We have to open up for the word to come in. Yahushua told us that he stand at the door and at the door and he does what? No, he said I kick the door in. No, he said any man open, I'll come in. Pick it up and see right quick. Say that Kazum chapter 3. Let me say that's what I want. See if there's 3 or 12. Probably read down. Kazum they call Revelation. Kazum 3. Don't be caught on y'all for some answers. Y'all ain't gonna be able to keep shaking y'all head when the answer come. I'm gonna need to hear an answer. They gonna get y'all on. They get y'all sparked to start answering. You don't want you to occupy them seats. Y'all want to have an answer. So what we want to do, we want to sharpen y'all mind and open y'all horizon. See, when y'all get to where we at, y'all should be a whole lot more knowledgeable than us. If he let the world keep going, y'all want to know this. Mr. Yahuwah gonna baraka y'all. Y'all remember what baraka is? That had an answer over here? I heard you. Tell me how long. Which is, I already got you. I got you. What is it? What's baraka? Jared, what is baraka? Rest? Blessed? No, I won't be blessed. Remember, now the word they put, he said blessed too. But remember, blessed is one of their words. Blessed in actuality means to take a pagan sacrifice, something pagan, that's a foreign deity, something that's false, and rub blood on it. So we weren't blessed. It would be baraka mean to bestow a gift upon. Okay, when people see you with stuff, their terminology say you blessed if you have it. We look at, no, it's a baraka, meaning he bestowed the gift upon us. Y'all got it? So we'll make sure we understand that. Okay, let's see what he told us. 3 and 12, listen.
Him that overcometh
Listen what he said, he who overcomes.
will I make a pillar in the Mashakan of my Elohim.
So pay attention to this. I'm going to see if y'all pick this up. And I'm going to catch y'all. And if y'all don't answer, I'm going back there to them, all right? He who overcomes. In order to overcome, what do we learn? What will we use for this? What will we say based on what we read in Romans? I want a hand. I want a hand. Do Alice have the right answer? How many of y'all know he just had an answer? How many of y'all think he got the right answer? All right, I'm going to believe in it. Y'all just raised y'all hand for GP, didn't it? All right, what's the answer? Can I please repeat the question? You've been around Dwayne. He who overcomes. He who. Good one. Good on, Joker. Yeah, endurance. See that? The only way to overcome, you have to endure. Y'all see that? This is what he said. He who overcomes. So y'all see, that's endurance. Whatsoever written aforetime is written for our, to teach us, to show us that we through he who overcomes. Let's see what he said.
Will I make a pillar
I shall make him a pillar.
in the Mashakan of my Elohim.
And
He shall go no more out.
so what we're going to use for this? Hand. Y'all going to let these guys keep answering everything? All right, what you got? Repeat the question. Is that your friend? Yes, all right. I shall make a pillar in the Mashkan that they put temple of my Elohim, and he shall go no more out. He shall not come back. He gonna come in, he not gonna have to go back out. So what are we gonna use for this? Based off of what we read in Romans 15. Hand. What are we gonna use, Jared? What are we gonna use? Think about it. This is endurance. He who overcomes, I shall make him a pillar in the mashkan of my Elohim, and he shall go no more out. And I shall write on him the name, the Shem of my Elohim. Romans 15, y'all read it all the time. What are we gonna use, Danny? What are we gonna use, Shane? Asa, you think about it? He looked at Makai, you know the answer? He cut his eyes at you. Who got the answer? I'm saying. I don't have to go back him. Who got the answer back here? I'm saying. Okay, let's get them. We want y'all. Hold on. Y'all want the right answer or the wrong answer? Y'all want one? Get them. Which one? Wrong. One chance. Somebody said give y'all one chance. All right, Chris and Kerry. How many of y'all say Chris got the wrong answer? How many of y'all say if he got the right answer, it's just a fluke? All right, let's see if we right both times. All right, Chris, what we gonna use?
Your call and we ever connected.
That's right. Your call. I told you I get the wrong answer. What will you for this? Think about it. I'm gonna show you why. I shall make him a pillar in the mashkan of my Elohim, and he shall go no more out, and I shall write on him the Shem of my Elohim. This is going to be Nakum. That's the consolation. The he that overcomes. Y'all got consolation. Make sense? That's your writer. Look, okay, if I overcome, that means if I beat whatever the adversity, the challenges are, I don't let them stop me, and I make it past that. Then what am I going to get? Well, how about this? I'm going to make you a pillar, a place that you're going to be able to put here. I'm going to put you a place inside the mashkan of my Elohim, and he shall go no more out. You're not worried. You don't have to go out. You ain't got to go in and out. You don't have to go out anymore. And I shall write on him the Shem of my Elohim and the Shem of the city of my Elohim, the new Jerusalem, which comes down out of the Shamaim from my Elohim and my new Shem. See that? He said, I'm going to do all that for. That's consolation. That's going to make me fight. What's going to make me keep going? I got to get something. Let me obtain something. So you can see what Romans 15:4 helps us out to understand that. So we're looking. If you're going to send me through adversity, then surely you're going to give me something to come behind this. I'm getting consolation. And then a connection. We're talking about the city, where he dwells, where he lives. Okay? That makes sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Let's see next verse. Okay.
He that hath an ear, let him shama what the Ruach saith to the Adah.
How many of y'all got an ear? How many of y'all got an ear? So he talking to everybody that got an ear, right? But listen what he said. Let him shama what the Ruach says. So he's not talking about people with a physical ear. He's talking about the people that EU talked about, that he opened their ear to discipline. Okay? People that ears are open to discipline, to be able to hear what he's saying, you'll listen to what the Ruach says, okay? Now we'll try to see how this works for us. Let's see something. See if that's the 10th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. See if that's 10:20. Let me see. Yehukanan, that's how this work out. Yehukanan. Man, Daddy, go over that boy. Somebody got asthma? Or no? Now somebody breathing hard. Did somebody was snoring just then? Somebody wasn't snoring. Yeah, all right. My sinus had bothered me too. How many of y'all got sinus? They got them too, they just don't know it. Keep living in a world you had everything for it over with. All right, let's see. Many, 10 and 20, many of them said,
He had a
Shadim, for they put she, which Shadim is what we usually use. Mm-hmm. I think Shadim is plural. Shadim is demon, so they put Shadid. Shadid, singular, Shadim, demons, plural, is in him, and
why shama ye him?
And he is mad. So why are you even listening to him? Come on.
Others said, these are not the Dabarim of him that had a Shadim.
So you hear that? Now the people that listened to him, guess what they said? Let's back down to 20. Listen to what happened.
And many of them said, he had a Shadim.
Let's do this for you. Let me see 18. Let's see what he said. Let's see what happened. No, come on down. Okay, listen.
No ish taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again.
He said, it's in my hands. Listen, it's in my hands to lay my own life down. And it's also in my hand to return and take it.
This Amar have I received of Abi.
See that he said, I received this of my father. My father told me that I have the ability to let my life, to lay it down. I also have the ability if I want you to take it up. He said, I received this from my Abba. Okay, let's see what happened. 19.
There was a division, therefore, again among the Yahudim for these sayings.
Let me say it later. This time as well, meaning this ain't the only time, a controversy started among the Yahudim over these words, these Dabarims. Let's see. Many of them
said he had a sheep and is mad. Why shama ye him?
Why are you even listening to him? The man is possessed with a sheed. Why y'all listening to him? The man is crazy. Let's see what happened.
Others said, these are not the Dabarim of him that hath a sheep. Can a sheep open the eyes of the blind?
Listen what they said. Others said, his Dabarims are not like the words of a man in whom there is a sheed. Is a sheed able to open the eyes of the blind? So now what are we going to look at between, these are two separate groups. Two separate groups. What do y'all pick up with these people? We just left reading the 3rd chapter of the book of Kazum. Okay, you weren't there. Say it louder. That's all the man just asked. He said, he that had an ear to hear, let him hear. Now, these people heard, and what did the first group tell y'all? Did they not have ears? They had ears, they couldn't hear the Ruach. Listen, others said his Dabarims are not like the Dabar of a Ish in whom there is a sheed, a demon. Is a demon, sheed, able to open the wombs of the blind? They're looking at his words and his attributes. We're seeing what is he demonstrating? The man is doing tube. The man words are not words of somebody that's possessed with a sheed, which means they had an ear to hear what the Ruach was saying. That's right. He said, this Amar I received of my Abba. And these people were able to hear it. This is what we're trying to say. When he said he that have an ear to hear, he's not talking about people with two things on the side of their heads. Because they heard him. He told I heard, he said, the man crazy. The man got a sheed in him. Why y'all even listening to him? Because they didn't have an ear to hear what the Ruach was saying. Okay? Let's see why. Where we going to? Who know why we can see why? A hand. Tell him why. Who? Yeah, don't be scared. He said, yeah. He said, yes, yes, yes. I thought he was going to say, yeah, Jesus love me. That's right. 12 and 39. Right quick, the book of Yuchanan. Oh, man, somebody get that gas fixed. Somebody got more gas than QT over there. Y'all gonna use that one. You can't do nothing but go up. 12 and 29, same book. We gotta go up to 36. Oh, no, 39, I think I said. Come on, that might be 37, 38. I'm saying, yeah, 38. All right, 38. Hold on, matter of fact, let me see 36 as you went up there. I know I got 39, 36. So come on, so we can roll through here. 1236. Listen.
While you have
I'll call
A'ur,
on you now. Don't think y'all just sitting here. I'll call on you. While you still have the do what?
Aman in the A'ur,
So
that ye may be the Banim of A'ur.
So when you look at him talking about believe in it while you have it, that's just like people that work in the daytime. They'll work while it's still light. Their belief has an attribute. He ain't just saying, oh, it's the sun. Oh, I believe it's the sun. So I believe it's the sun. Why? No, my belief, my Aman, I also have attributes. There are things I do in the daytime. He said, and while you have the A'ur, I want you to Aman in it. I want you to work in it. I want you to do the work that you do in the A'ur. That's what he's saying, while you have it, so that you may become the benim of
A'ur.
Okay? We're going to come to children of light, okay? Let's see.
These things spake Yahushua and Badal, and did hide himself from them.
Hold on. What verse you read at?
36.
Did y'all? Oh, no, I missed something. I didn't see how long. Oh, we forgot. Okay. Yahushua spake these Davarim and went and was hidden from their presence. Okay? So now the light gone from them. Listen.
But though he had done so many odds before them, yet they Aman not on him.
All right. There were many odds, signs that he did in their wounds, but despite this, they did not Aman in him. Okay.
That the saying of Yashar'al the Nabi might be fulfilled.
This was to fulfill the Davarim. So now he's saying, you'll say what now?
That the saying of Yashar'al the Nabi might be fulfilled.
But here he letting us know this was to fulfill the Dabar of Yeshayahu, who they call Isaiah. The Nabah that Yahuwah said.
Who hath Aman our report.
And?
To whom hath the arm of Yahuwah been revealed.
That's right. Revelated. Come on.
Therefore they could not Aman.
See that? Therefore they couldn't believe.
Because that Yashar'al said again.
Listen what he did. Hold on. He, slide me up a little bit.
Hath blinded their own and hardened their lob, that they should not see with their own, nor understand with their lob, and be converted, and I should heal them.
See that? All these are other attributes we look at that he can blind and take away from us to keep us from actually receiving. So this is what you can look at. The Debar goes out. Everybody can hear it, okay? Everybody doesn't have an ear to actually obtain the understanding and then walk in it. There's some other things that cause us issue too. What we see and what we take in our hearts. Now I got the inner soul, the inner part of man. These are all the things that he has to open up and soften to allow us to be able to obtain this information. That's how important that we come in through the ritual he taught. He said, when you come into the Beth Elohim, what did he tell us to do? First, to hold hands. Anybody young people know? First thing he told y'all to do when you come in. Any of y'all know? Share y'all know? Y'all gonna remember when I tell you. Malachi, what you looking on that for? You know I'm gonna call your name, Joker. You got an idea? What you think the first thing would be? When you come in, what's the first thing you think? What you think? First thing. You got the answer? Hold on, I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna see what they got. What's the first thing, Brandon? I know you done heard this too many times. You don't know, but you done heard it. Rob, what you think? What would you think the first thing he would tell us? I mean, you're just guessing if you don't know. What do you think the first thing he would tell us to do when we come in? You got your hand up? You got an answer? You got an answer? All right, what is it? Please repeat the question. The first thing that he would have us to do when we come in. Come into the Makdash. Amar. What you think? Amar, what he told us to do. How many of y'all like that answer? You get? All right. What do you think? Do what now? Get prepared. How many of y'all like that answer? You like it? What you gonna say? You with him? What? Get him tahala. What you think, Daniel? Huh? Do what? Delight yourself. The first thing he told do we come in to keep our feet. Keep your regard. That's how he tells us how to walk. The first thing. How many of y'all knew that answer? That's the first thing. Now I'm going to catch him on the second one. I want to see hands. I see one hand for second. What y'all think the second one going to be? You guess him. We'll tell you. What you think? Here? How about he right? That's what he told him. The second thing he told him to do. That's right. He told us that's right. That's right. That's the first thing Mushar told us. That's the first thing he told us. Yahuwah told us and be more ready to hear. Dan, you get sacrifice? Who? Fools. Because he said fools don't think. They don't consider. They'll run in to do something and they don't consider. The first thing to do, you come in, he said, keep your feet. Then you're supposed to be more ready to shama than to give the sacrifices of fools. Because Yahuwah said he don't delight in that stuff. So these are things that we want to learn how to do, okay? So that's why it's important to look at why people don't get it, because a lot of times people run to do it, but they don't follow the protocol, and guess what happens? Now you start dealing with it, now they can't see, and now their hearts are hardened, because they don't think you can do that. The Spirit move on them and tell them just go with the flow. You don't go with the flow. He said first thing they're going to keep your feet. And then I want you to be more ready to hear than to get the sacrifices of fools. Yes, sir. Huh? Meaning they're stubborn. When a person is stubborn, they won't do it. Like just hypothetically say, get up, Stain, get up. No, but you don't though. Get up. Come on, you hear me telling you, come on, get up, get up. This will kind of be similar to him being hard-hearted because he's not, I'm telling him to do something, he won't do it. You see what I'm saying? They help you kind of understand? So that's what we look at. He's being stubborn. He will be rebellious. And a lot of time will be because a person's heart is hard. They won't turn. Okay? Okay? And when you harden your heart, it won't allow you to do what you will want to do. Okay? Let's look at something. See if that's the see if that's 9 and 6 of Romans. I'm about to get y'all out of here because I don't have time for y'all. Get ready to take your money up. So I'll try to hit this right quick. Most High willing, we'll talk about this a little bit more. Because I want to make sure we get it. The grown as well as the young people. Everybody learn together. You know, the book said that from the least to the greatest. But that book, matter of fact, we're doing this book. The book declared from the least to the greatest. He said, all gonna know me.
Yes, sir.
So that book now, whether he taking time to, that book, all I do what the man tell me to do. You keep doing what your God tell you to do. Because your God is Jesus. He ain't going far. Oh, let's say 9 and 6. We'll go ahead. I'll drop down some more. Come on, listen.
Not as though the debar of Elohim hath taken none effect.
Fell upon the land. For
They are not all Yashar'al
who?
are of Yashar'al.
That's what he said. He said they're not all Yashar'al who are of Yashar'al. Y'all understand that? A lot of people can be accounted, but that don't mean they actually are Yashar'al. Y'all know that? Do that make sense to y'all? But I said yours said, but not as though the word had taken none effect.
That's right.
Meaning that it hadn't happened, fell upon the land, for they are not all Yashar'al who are of Yashar'al. That makes sense? You got to ask yourself, how that makes sense if you come out from Yashar'al that you're not Yashar'al? Okay? That's what he just told you. Let's see what's on right quick. See that the book of Azra, since we read that. See if that Azra. They're going to call it Israel. See if there's 9, 2. We'll run down. Let's see, 10 chapters really I want to get to. Azra. Let's do 9 and 1. We got to roll through here. Azra. I think Azra means aid, not the one that, that's A-I-D, not A-I-D-S. That's HIV. This is not him. Okay? So it's more than one AIDS. Listen,
Now, when these things were done,
had been completed.
the Sharim came to me saying,
What?
the arm of Yashar'al,
Oh, listen to that. The who?
arm of
The
Yashar'al,
people of Yashar'al
and the Kohanim, and Louis,
Louis
have not bedalled themselves
have not separated themselves from,
the arm of the Arats,
according
to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the
Shittites.
Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, and the Mizraim,
Misrights.
Mitzrites, and the Amorites.
All right. Let's see what happened. Let's see what they did. Listen.
For they have taken of their Banuth for themselves and for their Beni, so that the Kodash seed,
Listen. So that the who
Kodash seed
have
mingled themselves
with,
the arm of those Arats.
indeed.
Yea, the hand of the Sarim and the Sar hath been Rosh in this trespass.
Foremost in this unfaithfulness. What happened?
And when I shama this thing, I rent my garment
I tore my garment.
and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down astonished.
Let's see what happened.
Then were assembled unto me every one that trembled at the Dabarim of Elohim of Yashar'al.
So what we say about these people? I want hands. What we say about these people that trembled when they heard it, based off what y'all learned tonight. They heard it and they trembled. What you gonna say? When they was on the mountain, the people trembled when he did speak from the mountain. Joker, y'all got an answer over him. Why your hand up? You got an answer? Is it the right one? Whatever, Joker. All right, what you gonna say? That they feared him. Some of you learned tonight. Listen what he said. Then assembled unto me everyone that trembled at the Dabarims of Elohim. Somebody go to the back row. Are y'all passing the answer? What you gonna think? Give me an answer. You came up with a good one. What you thinking? Based off of what you learned tonight. All right, hands. Anybody different? Let me see, get somebody there. Cam, we don't usually get that, but a song from Cam. Zamar, what you gonna say? Give him a song. Had an ear to hear. Remember, think about it. When he told him, that's right. Y'all did good. You had the same answer. You had the same answer, Cam. Indubitably. I don't know about that one. So you see how it makes sense? The people assembled. He said, listen, yes, sir.
I just want to say for the record, all these guys had the same answer.
Amazing.
My pastor had already texted the answer to the thread about 5 minutes ago. They had ear to hear. They want to put it out there.
That's how he defended the congregation. He said his pastor, Bishop, y'all don't know about the Ben. Where you been? Where you been? So that's true. So you see that? Let's finish. So then were assembled unto me everyone that trembled at the Dabarins of Elohim of Yashar'al on account of the unfaithfulness of those that had been carried away. And I set apart unto the evening offering. That's right. He set apart to the evening offering. Represent who? Let me see hand. Hand. Represent who? Represent who? Buck. Who? Buck got a right answer. Buck got a right answer. Buck said, it got to work out for me. You did good, Buck. That's right. Yahushua. See, and how you know this, how we going to know that? He said, I sat. That means kept him in a place, appalled unto the evening sacrifice. Because when they got ready to take Yahushua down, they told him it was evening. That was evening for us. Is not, they'll call evening like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll call evening. Evening for when they actually put it's night, coming to the night. That's why they took him down. So he stayed there until they took him down. They was taking him down because it was getting toward darkness. So it was time to get him down, separate, representing Azara. Because you got to remember, who was involved? He said that the Shah, the chief people was involved. the Kohanim knew what the reason why he was taken. He told her who were the number of people that he said who were the main people who was in this act. He said with the rulers. They were the main people that was in it. He said, I set a Paul until the evening sacrifice. Let's see the 10th chapter right quick. I'll move on. Come on. 10 and 1, Yashar'al, same book. Let's see. 10 and 1, Yashar'al. Listen.
Now when Yashar'al had Palal, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the Beth of Elohim, there assembled unto him out of Yashar'al a very great Adah of Anashim and Nashim and Banim.
See that? Y'all children, see, we got the same thing they had. Gathered to him from Yashar'al for...
The wept very sore.
See that? They were weeping. Listen. They were crying out. Listen.
And Shechaniah, the ben of Halial, one of the Bani of Elam, answered and said unto Yashar'al, we have trespassed against our Elohim, and have taken strange Ashah of the of the Aras. Yet now there is Yakal and Yashar'al concerning this thing.
Hold on, what did he use for hope in him? Mikwa, what's gonna be the ooh, they say it makes a W sound. Mikwi. Mikwi is what they use it for hope. For Yashar'al concerning, he said now basically there's a chance for Yashar'al. They've done wrong and they know that what happened when you commit kata? What's supposed to happen when you commit kata? Hands. What is it? Who? Sheol. You moot. That's right. The wages of sin is death, right? So now they looking. They say, now we done trespass. They say, yet there is an opportunity. There's a chance for Yashar'al concerning this. Instead of us being cut off and dying, there is an opportunity for us not to be cut off. Okay? Let's see what happened. Let's say they fall down and just start praying. So?
Now, therefore, let us make a berith with our Elohim.
Let's see what they do. Now, listen what. So now, let us make a berith, which is a covenant, an agreement with our Elohim. Listen what they're going to do.
To put away all the Ashah and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Adon, and of those that tremble at the Amar of our Elohim, and let it be done according to the Torah.
So guess what you just found out? They are not all Yashar'al that are of Yashar'al. If they put away the wives, I'm married, that make my wife a Smith, right? But if I put her away, then she's not a Smith. That means the children I have of her, they're also Smiths, which will make them of Yashar'al or will make them a Smith.
Right.
But they just made an agreement to put away the wives.
That's right.
And the children.
That's right.
Which means they are of Yashar'al, but they're not of Yashar'al.
Right.
So how are you a book? Make sense? Because now they just told you, if they put away their wives, then their wives just lost their connection.
Right.
And they also gonna put in those who born from them. They looked at that was the only chance they had. Well, I think if we get these kids to really, really pray, and our wives, and we just hanging here together, Jesus will fix it. No, they said the only chance we got is to get rid of the wives and get rid of the children. And we're going to do it according to the counsel of our Adon and of those who tremble at the Amar of Elohim, because the Torah had already taught them not to take wives of these strange people.
Right.
Because they're going to turn your lob away, your hearts away. So that's why they said, listen, and of those who tremble at the Amar of our Elohim, and let it be done according to how we feel right now.
The Torah.
The Torah already taught them you're not supposed to marry these people because they'll turn your lob away.
That's right.
So that's what they looked at. So in order for us to repair the breach we got with Elohim, if we want to fix it, What's the best way to do it? Based on what you learned right now. Hands. Good answer. Yes, sir. Obey his commandments. That's right. Look what they came back to. They said it was hope. They said, and let it be done according to the Torah. What other way you gonna fix it? I'm gonna write a Zamar call, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Where's that in the Torah? Now, why they just didn't say, I repent, I'm gonna do better, I ain't gonna marry another one next time?
Nope.
Why they had to put them away? Because this was their trespass.
Right.
It didn't make sense. We can't keep them.
Right.
Whatever we got from the trespass, let's put them away so we can repair the breach.
Right.
And let it be done, not according to what just people say, but let's do it according to the instructions.
Right.
The directions told us this. We keep trying to fix that with, I'm just going to pray about it and keep doing it. I'm just not going to do it again. I just don't want to let it go. Then you ain't going to be right. The only way to be right is come back to what he told us. That's the only way to fix it. That's a lot. I can't see doing that. That's why you in the rut you in. They want to go back and look. If this is our trespass, then we got to get rid of it. Once I win, we'll finish it up on another day. All right. Appreciate it. I don't want to time out no more.